What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for some more Battle Maison. Today, we're going to be taking on battles number 6 through 10 in the Super Singles. We're going to be bringing our second team as well. If you want to know all the details on that, I did go over it kind of extensively in the first episode. I'm not going to do that again, so I'll just give you a small little refresher, as I am going to change the music here because we need something different to listen to. So basically, we have our Mega Metagross. Nothing fancy there. It's just a 4 attacking set. It's got the Bullet Punch for the priority. We got Assault Vest Raikou, and then we have Life Orb, Tornadus-T, that is. So I should probably be specific about that. As you can see what we have going on in the battle box here. Nothing new, nothing fancy. Last time, Greninja put in a lot of work and single-handedly destroyed basically everything. And Blaziken didn't really get to do much. In fact, I don't even know if it saw the battlefield. I'm not sure. Venusaur didn't do a whole lot either, although it did get kind of destroyed by a Krookodile, so that's something. But anyway, moving on, let's save our game and get into today's challenges. So I'm pretty excited. I don't think we're going to run into too much trouble until we at least hit 20, I would think. I'm hoping we can get at least that far before we start running into some crazy things, but we shall see. So we have Punk Guy Channing here, who is going to lead off with Krookodile. Lots of Krookodiles. This might be the third one we've seen already, which is kind of crazy. But we are leading off with the Tornadus-T, and I can actually take this on if I wanted to, because Air Slash might just 2-hit KO it, just because Air Slash is powerful. It's stab, it's, you know, we have a Life Orb going on. I could go for Grass Knot too. I'm not sure how heavy Krookodile is. I feel like that might give me like base 80 power or something, base 90, somewhere around there. So I'm going to go for the Grass Knot. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. That is a critical hit, which has been unfortunate, but it's kind of payback for last time because he did get a crit and defense drop on Venusaur, switching in on a crunch last time. So a little bit lucky there, but I'm happy to have Krookodile out of the way, as it does kind of poop on Metagross. So it actually poops on Raikou too. So we have Honchkrow here. I don't know what this thing is going to do. Kind of want to just U-turn, and that's what I'm going to do, as he does go for the Protect. This is why I don't carry anything that has like Explosion, because yeah, they just protect randomly. Of course, that's probably going to bite me in the butt because I do have high jump kick on Blaziken. Probably should have thought of that. What is this? What? A Key Berry. Okay. Why did he eat it so early? Like, he's not below 50% of his max HP. Oh, never mind. It's one of those berries that activates if you get hit by a physical attack. Just forget anything that I may have just said. So he is going to go for the Dark Pulse, and we are switching in a Raikou here that takes absolutely no damage because Assault Vest is a thing. We could Volt Switch because that'll probably just kill this thing. Honchkrow has bad defenses on both sides. He's going to go for Protect again, which does absolutely nothing. I'm just going to spam T-Bolt here. I really have no reason to do anything else, because with my luck, Volt Switch would just barely not kill and he'd get another hit off on something, and I don't want that. So he is going to go into the Shiftry here, and I can Volt Switch out, or I could just go for the HP Ice. So I'll just go for the HP Ice. We don't need Raikou for anything. This is the last Pokemon, and that doesn't even do half. He is going to go for a Swords Dance, which is a little bit scary, especially if he's going to go for Sucker Punch here. But I do have Bullet Punch on Mega Metagross, so I'm not too worried about this thing. And he goes for the Razor Leaf. Swords Dance Razor Leaf. And, oh, I was about to say, was that a critical hit? That's just how much Razor Leaf does? That's crazy. I will go for T-Bolt here because it doesn't matter, and Shiftry is going to go down. If that thing had Sucker Punch, that could have been a big problem, because Shiftry and Metagross, I think, speed tie before Metagross Mega evolves. So if he was jolly max speed, that could have been an issue. He could have won a speed tie between Bullet Punch and Sucker Punch and killed me in one hit, and that would have been really bad. That would have been really, really bad. Thankfully, it didn't have it, though, or he just didn't go for it. I know your face. You think you can battle like that? Like what? What is wrong with my face, man? Did I just see you? I don't know. You look familiar. Skuntank is here, and yeah, I'm not really scared of this either. This really can't do too much to my team. I can just switch in Metagross if I really wanted to, but I can probably kill this with a couple of Air Slashes. And the most he can really do is like Night Slash crit me. Or, I guess these things have crunch, don't they? Crunch could be a thing. Sucker Punch could be a thing. Poison Jab maybe, and he can poison me. But I'm just not scared of this thing, so I'm going to go for Air Slash. That does so much damage. Oh my goodness, that did like 75%. He is going to go for the Night Slash, and that is not a critical hit. That's just pure damage right there. I will go for Air Slash again, and that's going to take Skuntank out. Although his HP bar dropped a lot slower that time, which kind of caught me off guard. But anyway, that's one Pokemon out of the way. Gengar is here. And this doesn't scare me too much. I do outspeed this. I can U-turn to break its Sash because a lot of the Gengars in the Maison, in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Sash. It's just what it is. So we'll get our Regenerator off too so we can come back in and do some things against this last Pokemon. We can go into Raikou here. Obviously, I'm not going to go into Metagross in case he goes for Shadow Ball. As he does go for the Shadow Ball, we can take 2 of those pretty easily. Unless we get a defense drop, and even if we did, that wasn't going to KO unless he got a crit. We can go for Extra Sensory here, and Gengar is going down. So, oh, no, he's not. He actually takes that, but we get the lucky flinch because the Hax Gods are on our side for some reason. I haven't missed an Air Slash yet. And, yeah, we got a critical hit on the Crocodile. We got a flinch on this. What is going on? it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right, man. So Gengar is going to go down. I'm really surprised it took that extra sensory. Gengar normally can't take any super effective hit. Like, Pursuit will kill it most of the time, even if it doesn't switch out. Okay, it's not that frail, but it's pretty frail. Weavile is his last Pokemon. This is great for me because even though this thing does outspeed me, I'm pretty sure I could just go for Bullet Punch. And I think with the Tough Claws boost and attack boost that we get for Mega Evolving, I want to say that that's just an OHKO on this. And if it is Focus Sash, that's fine because I don't think he can OHKO everything on my team. Probably Tornadus, but not Raikou. So he's just going to die there. And yeah, no Focus Sash. I would put money on the fact that that Gengar was Sash, if anything. So that is something. Weavile just dies in one hit to a Bullet Punch. That's ridiculous. That's a base 40 power move. Like, I realize that it has Tough Claws. I realize that it's Stab. I realize that Weavile is so frail. But still, a base 40 power move just OHKOing something is just stupid to me. It really is. In accordance with the rules of Unsportsmanship, my pledge is to play dirty. Great. That is just what I needed. That is just what I needed. Here comes the Hacks, as he is going to lead off with Bisharp. And I'm okay with that. I can take a Sucker Punch, and I can severely maim this thing with a Heat Wave. And I'm not going to mess around because Bisharp is a threat. He doesn't go for the Sucker Punch, and actually, that's just an OHKO. That's not a critical hit. That's just an OHKO. It's a non-stab move, just destroying Bisharp. Not even bad, because that thing is a huge threat to my team. Nidoqueen is here, and I can Air Slash you. I don't know if that's going to be a 2-hit KO, probably. No, it's actually not going to be a 2-hit KO. And we see the Swagger come out, of course. Swagger, Nidoqueen, not even bad. I mean, he did say he was going to play dirty, so, you know, he's just sticking to his word, that's all. I do want to switch. I don't think I want to stay in and mess around with this Swagger nonsense, even though I could afford to once just because of Regenerator. I'm going to switch right out into Metagross here. He's not going to go for a ground-type move, as he just goes for the Chip Away. That's not going to do anything whatsoever. That did a whopping 11 HP. That's just not scary. Earthquake is enough to kill this thing, even though it's not Stab. I don't want to go for Zen Headbutt because with my luck, I will miss, and I don't want to risk that. I want to play as safe as possible, because as soon as I deviate from that, that is when I'm going to run into trouble, and the Hax Gods are going to decide that they hate me. Although I'm pretty sure they decided that like the instant I was born. Mandibuzz is here. I am going to go for a Meteor Mash on this. I don't know how much this is going to do, because Mandibuzz is stupid bulky. That still did over half, and we see the Flatter come out, of course. The counterpart to Swagger, so our special attack is going to be raised. And I really have no reason to not just click Meteor Mash again, even though I am confused. And I am going to hit myself, but that doesn't do too much. Roost. Flatter, Roost. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Now, Mandibuzz usually has much higher physically defensive bulk than specially defensive, although it can take hits on the special the special side, but he's gonna taunt me here. I don't know why. What would I have? Like agility maybe? I'm just gonna click bullet punch so it doesn't miss. Mandibuzz is gone. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about that because if it really came down to it, I could just go into Raikou, which does outspeed, and I can just click T-Bolt and watch it die, basically. So, was that 3 battles already? Was it? We're only like 10 minutes into the video. That's pretty good to be more than halfway done. Let's see what battle number this is. Yeah, this is battle number 9. We only have 2 more. That is craziness. I chose the path of the punk girl. Not being popular is getting to me, though. I know the feeling. Didn't we run into you last time, by the way? I'm pretty sure we did. She's going to start off with Spiritomb, which is a little bit scary because I cannot OHKO that with anything on my team. I could Air Slash it, which probably would do a lot of damage, and that's what I'm going to do. Could also U-turn, but I don't really want anything else taking damage. So that doesn't even do half because Spiritomb is stupid bulky. He is going to go for the Toxic. Oh, I should have switched out. I should have U-turned into Metagross. But this thing probably also has Will-O-Wisp. So, yeah, probably not worth it. I'll just click Air Slash again. Sorry, I had like something bothering my throat there. As... what is this? Is this Citrus Berry? I think it is Citrus Berry. Okay, fair enough. But anyway, what I was trying to say... oh no, the Pain Split! The Pain Split. Okay, that didn't recover that much of his HP. What I was trying to say before my throat acted up there was that I'd rather get damage on this thing and be able to wear it down. So I'm okay with getting Toxic and taking a little bit of damage. I can Regenerator off some of that, as we are going to fire off a U-turn here to get that Regenerator back. What do I want to go into, though? Because the Sucker Punch / Shadow Sneak / Will-O-Wisp on the Switch kind of scares me, so I'm not going to go into Metagross. I'm going to go into Raikou here. And what are you going to go for? Grudge! Okay. So you're trying to deplete all of my PP. That is fine. Will Volt Switch be enough to kill you? I don't know. But I am going to go for it anyway. And it is enough as we get a critical hit. I'm pretty sure that mattered. Judging by how much Air Slash was doing, that's not boosted by anything. No Life Orb or Specs. So I'm pretty sure that crit mattered. So we're getting really lucky. We're getting very, 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 very lucky. So we can't use Volt Switch anymore, which is unfortunate, but we do still have T-Bolt for stab if it comes down to that. I will go into Metagross here as Honchkrow comes out. That's not the best matchup in the world, but I might just be able to OHKO you with a Meteor Mash. So unless you're going to go for a Sucker Punch here, you might just be dead. To be completely honest, Honchkrow's defenses are bad on both sides. So we will see. And the Protect comes out. All of these things have Protect. This is like the 3rd or 4th Honchkrow we've seen too. And they all have Protect. So I'm just going to click Meteor Mash again. He just gave me a free Mega Evolution, so thanks for that. He barely takes that. He's going to eat his Key Berry. This is the same set. Is he going to go for Dark Pulse? That's not going to kill me. It's going to do a lot. Oh, just kidding! It's a critical hit, and we go down. We definitely could have taken that. Not well, but we would have taken that. But I can't really complain because I've been getting very, very lucky with these crits that, you know, most of them mattered. So I'm not going to complain. Out comes Raikou. We do outspeed this thing, and we're going to finish this off with a T-Bolt, I guess, or we can just go for Hidden Power. It doesn't really matter. You can click anything but Extra Sensory. Hopefully, I don't need Metagross for that last Pokemon, though. That's what I'm worried about. That is what I'm really, really worried about right now. Crocodile. Okay, Metagross wasn't going to be doing too much to that. What is it with all these Crocodiles, too? Switching doesn't make any sense. We have to try to get damage off on this thing. So I will go for the HP Ice. And that does over half, as he's going to go for the Bulldoze. Okay, we can actually take that. EQ would have been an OHKO, pretty sure. But I'm fine with that. We could be silly and just switch out here, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're going to go for Bulldoze again. You are. I know you are. You know you want to. Yeah, he goes for the Bulldoze. And that's going to be the match, pretty much, because if this thing goes down for some reason, we can go back into Raikou, we outspeed it, and another HP Ice will kill. But we're just going to go for the Grass Knot, and you are dead. You are dead. I wonder how much that really does to a standard Crocodile. I'm not really sure, because I'm not sure what Crocodile's weight is. But it does at least half, judging by what we saw right there. So we got one more battle left to go. This is actually not going to be too long of a video. It probably will be around 20 minutes or so. in that range, because, yeah, going into the last battle, we're 15 minutes in, not even bad. I just got into a fight with my boss. He made me mad, so now I'm slacking off. So you came to the battle, Maison, I see. I see, blowing off some steam. Can't blame you. Butler Joshua, who's going to start off with a Milotic. I don't think we've seen one of these yet, and I don't know what these do here. Does this get flatter? I mean, it gets swagger, I'm pretty sure, so... I kind of want a U-turn. I don't know that I can touch this, and an Ice Beam is kind of scary to me. And I have a pretty decent answer to it in Raikou, because I can take a couple of hits. Even if it does happen to be offensive with Hydro Pump, I can take several of those, and I can fire off some T-Bolts. So that is what I'm going to do. In goes the Raikou, and what are you going to go for? What do you have for me? Confuse Ray! Not even bad. I had a feeling it was going to be a confusion move, because I just did. It's been a whole, 2 battles since we've been confused? I'm going to stay in. I'm just clicking T-Bolt here. We do break through, thankfully. And Milotic's actually going to be able to take that and eat its Citrus Berry? I really hate Citrus Berry. Oh, no, that was an Enigma Berry. Okay, fair enough. Surf does absolutely nothing. Wow. That did 33 HP. That's pathetic damage. So I'm just going to stay in and click Volt Switch. We do hit ourselves in Confusion this time, and it's going to recover, which I don't know how smart that is. I'm pretty sure... No, just kidding. The key... Not the key. I want everything to be a Key Berry. The Enigma Berry takes him out of range of another T-Bolt here. But we do break through the Confusion. We're done with the Confusion now, as he is just going to go for Surf here. That's not going to do much. It brings us down to right about half of our max HP. We can go for another T-Bolt, and Milotic is out of here. So I took a little bit more damage than I wanted to, just because of that stupid Confusion. But getting rid of Milotic is a huge plus, as Beartic is going to come out here. And I think this thing can just kill me with Icicle Crash. And that's probably what it's going to go for. So I'm kind of tempted to just click Volt Switch and go right into Metagross, because we can get off a free evolution and go for a Bullet Punch. What is this? We get a crit and Citrus Berry. I hate these berries. I legitimately hate these berries. That's why I like just regular singles battles, because, you know, against real people, because they almost never have berries. There's the Avalanche. That does absolutely nothing. I was expecting an Icicle Crash, but that works too. We can just go for Bullet Punch. Even though he's at 75% of his max HP, I don't even care. I'm still going for Bullet Punch. And we definitely outspeed this thing too. I don't even want to take Aqua Jet damage. This thing doesn't get EQ, so I'm not really too afraid of it. The best he can have would be like Superpower or something, and that was not going to do too much anyway. So the Beartic just goes down to that, and Mienshao is here. I guess we could just Zen Headbutt, as he's going to go for the Endure. Is this Endure Weakness Policy? Or Endure Lychee Berry? Or Salic Berry, even? What is this? What is this? It is a Salic Berry. That is really cool. I remember those sets from way back in the day. Way back in the day they were popular. But Bullet Punch is going to finish him off regardless of his speed. And I don't know if he was going to be able to take out my other Pokemon anyway. Maybe Raikou, because it was a bit weakened, but I think Tornadus could have finished the job since we resisted the stab. I don't know if a Stone Edge is an Oko or not, but it's really not that big of a deal. So next is Battle 11, but we are going to be taking a break. That is going to be it for this episode. We pretty much... we did well. I think the team performed very well. We got pretty lucky in some situations. The luck only went against us a little bit, so I really can't complain about that at all. Hopefully it continues to go this smoothly, and we're going to be at number 50 in no time then. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like, rating, or a comment, or whatever you would like to do, of course, and I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.